Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're taking a look at the 6th edition of what I like to call Fat Shaming Fridays, where we take a look at various responses to this.
Tell me the wildest way you have ever been fat shamed.
As I always say, if I laugh at any of these stories, I'm not laughing at the shaming or the bullying or whatever. I'm laughing at the ridiculousness of the scenario. And the fact that people have the audacity, scratch that, the gall, to say the things that they do to others. Let us waste no time and dive right in with the applying of comb to mustache.
Tell me the wildest way you have ever been fat shamed.
Mina, guys, my daughter fat shames me all the time.
Your own kids are fat shaming. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's rough, especially if it's a little kid that's at the age where they just speak the truth. Because you know their comment isn't coming from a place of negativity, it's just straight up observation. So you're like, oh, that little kid made fun of me. Mommy, why is that man so fat? Quiet, dear, he can hear you. He's right there in front of us. And then you're just over in the corner like...
And honestly, I feel I'm being bullied by my own child.
You're being bullied by your own kid? Can't you put him on a timeout or something? What are we doing? For those of you that don't believe in spanking your kids, what about in this situation, huh? What if your kid calls you fat, huh? We gonna reconsider a little bit of corporal punishment here? I kid, okay. She looks fairly traumatized, right? She's starting to dissociate.
She will make me know.
What? Was that English?
Mama, your belly is big. And I'm just but you're 7 years old.
Oh, she is at that age where they just speak the truth. So that has to sting a lot.
Obviously, when your one is smaller than 9, my thighs
Am I just not hearing her because of the accent? Or was that not in English right there? I think we're slipping in and out of English here.
Just... And say, Mama, and I'm just...
I'm not crazy, right? Parts of this are not in English. Pretty sure. Mother mercy, down by the beach. Sorry.
Squeeze in, honey. And I'm big because of you.
Oh, you told the kid that you're big because of them? They're 7 years old. Yo, if you're still holding on to that baby weight 7 years later, it ain't baby weight. The kid is like 15 and you're blaming your weight gain on them still.
A queen, a bee.
Something about a queen and a bee. What?
Manje, pela obvious. Everything
Something about ovaries, I think.
is falling over because of you, sweetie.
Stop blaming the kid for your weight gain. What's that going to do to the child's psyche?
It didn't just happen. But I always try to tell her, she mustn't comment on people's weight because some people might take offense.
Alright, so she told the kid you shouldn't comment on people's weight because they might take offense.
Some people being me, I take offense. But just don't do those things to other people. And then,
dude, I'm so confused. I'm not sure what language she's slipping in and out of and intermingling with the English, but I'm pretty dang certain there is some other language going on in there as well.
I have to explain to her, so puma lap.
Well, right, I get that, but I mean, what are you going to do?
But it's just the shame.
The shame. Don't be ashamed, man. That's your own kid. Just tell them to be quiet.
You heard her.
Did she say you heard at the end? Okay, so the parts of that I could understand, it sounds like her child was fat shaming her. Which is rough, because the kid is 7 years old, they have no filter. They just talk about what they see without thinking about it. So if you get shamed by a child, that hurts a lot more, because they're not trying to hurt your feelings, they're just being straight up honest. And if a small child calls you fat, it's hard not to take that to heart, son. It's really hard. Mommy, why is that man so old? Look how old he is. His hair is so gray, it's disgusting. We all get older. What is wrong with this kid, man? What are you doing? I know I'm old. Now he's crying like a sissy. Mom, what's wrong with this idiot? Next.
Tell me the wildest way you have ever been fat shamed. I'll go first.
First things first, go follow this lady. She is amazing.
You know, I still haven't heard her fat shaming story. I guess we'll have to do that next Friday, right? We have to hear the story that started all the other stories, right? Because she says, I'll go first, and then it always cuts off right there.
And awesome, and you will love her.
I love her already.
The wildest way I was ever fat shamed was actually getting my hair cut, and a 7-year-old child.
Oh, we got another one with a 7-year-old child? Oh, dude. I wasn't trying to do any kind of theme or anything today. These just happen to happen.
Came up to me, and while my salon person was cutting my hair, said, "Fat people shouldn't have that kind of haircut. It doesn't look flattering."
Okay, this is very articulate for a 7-year-old. Normally when you get fat shamed by a 7-year-old, they don't offer you any tips. This kid's like, hey, that particular haircut, that ain't it, chief. And you're like, what the heck? No. I would have listened to them. I swear I would have listened to them. Maybe you've been getting your hair cut the wrong way for all these years, and it doesn't look good with your size. Leave it to a child. Their hearts are full of wonder and all kinds of crap like that.
And from behind, I heard a mother say, "That's right, baby, you tell him."
What? No way, dude. This did not happen. Oh my goodness. Are we putting our children up to the task of fat shaming people now? The mother put the kid up to this. What? In what universe does this kind of interaction happen, dude? That's right, honey. Go tell that fat man that his hair looks terrible. What? What?
He could live a better life.
What? This lady is teaching her kid how to give you fashion advice from across the salon? What the heck? What is the meaning of this? And why are you wearing this big old school headset? What are we doing?
I was shocked. Everyone in the salon just carried on like nothing else happened and nothing.
Are you sure they just carried on like nothing happened? Or then everybody clapped? Then I'll know it's a real story.
Nothing bad was happening. And when after that person left, my hairstylist said, "Unfortunately, she's one of our biggest patrons, so we can't shame her back, but she..."
What do you mean she's one of our biggest patrons? What, she goes there every week for a haircut? She's got 12 kids and takes them all there for haircuts? What do you mean? You can't say anything to her. She's part of the Johnson account. We need that account. Like what? What do you mean? So if I'm one of the biggest patrons at an establishment, I can go around bullying the other guests there? I didn't know that. I'm going to go buy something really expensive from Walmart and then start bullying the other customers. And they can't stop me because I just bought a $700 TV. Go around cart shaming other people. You pull up with your nice 70-inch TV in your cart next to somebody who has only a couple of things and you're like... You only got a couple cans of beans in your cart. Loser, get out of this store right now. I bought an expensive TV. Screw everybody but me. And then the manager's going to come up and be like, "Can I help you, sir?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, look at this broke moron. Will you please escort them off of the property?" And then the manager, of course, will say, "Yeah, sir, you're going to have to leave. This guy just bought a TV." He basically runs the joint now.
He's kind of a, bad person. This is America. Welcome.
And he concludes it with, "This is America. Welcome." I'll tell you what, buddy, these colors don't run, okay? I'll tell you something right now. I don't know why you would talk mess about America after that. That was a little weird. Just America, right, Case? Am I right? Oh, I know, dude. I'm always getting bullied at the frickin' salon because it's an American tradition to have your children go up and give people advice on what haircuts they should have. That's as American as apple pie, baby. Next.
Tell me the wildest way you have ever been fat shamed.
Okay, so many moons ago, I decided to go on a date with a guy I met on the internet.
Oh, there's your first mistake. You decided to go on a date with a guy you met from the interwebs.
Seemed like a nice enough guy. He'd seen full-length pictures of me. He knew exactly what he was letting himself in for. He decided that he wanted to take me out and asked me if I wanted to go out for a meal, and he chose the classy Wetherspoons. We met up, he seemed nice enough, sit down, went to have a meal. The waiter came over, gave us the menu and said, "I'll come back in 5 minutes and take your order." The waiter came back over, my date ordered his meal, mixed grill or something. I decided to go simple and just get a chicken salad because any big girl will tell you when you do go out and you're with your friends or you're on a date, you always feel guilty about eating food in front of other people because you feel like you're going to be judged.
Well, you gotta let that go. If you want to be free, you have to stop caring what anybody thinks. I know it's way easier said than done.
So I ordered my chicken salad, and my date turned round to the waiter and went, "Can she get that in a child-sized portion?"
Okay, so she ordered her chicken salad, and then her date turned to the waiter and said, "Can she get that in a child's size?" What? 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 You just met this person and they're already acting this way? Oh man, we got more red flags than a Super Bowl, boo. Do they use red flags in a Super Bowl? I don't know, dude. I don't watch football.
Was a bit taken aback, but right, okay, I said nothing, and the waiter...
You were taken aback, but you said nothing. Okay, why did you say nothing? You should have said, "Hey, guy, what do you think you're doing? I ordered my salad there," and then you said on my behalf to the waiter, "Can she get a child size?" What?
There was like, "No, we don't do that in a child-sized portion. It's only done in the regular." And my date turned round and he looked at the waiter and said, "Yeah, but look at her. It's not like she needs a whole meal, is it? She's blatantly already eaten."
What? What? No, he did not. I swear if this story happened. Oh, man, this is crazy. He said all that to the waiter. He said, "Look at her. Can't you tell that she's had enough?" or whatever. She's like, and then at this point, I took the glass off the table, broke it, and proceeded to stick him in the neck.
I was here. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, dude, this is a little nutty. This is pretty freaking out of line and insane.
I mean, I wasn't expecting it, but I just said nothing.
Okay, pro tip. Stop just saying nothing. Say something. Be like, "Dude, screw you, buddy. Who do you think you are?"
Just let it be. The waiter brought out our food, put the plates down in front of us, and before I could even touch my plate or thank the waiter, my date took one piece of chicken and like 2 lettuce leaves off my plate and put it onto the bread plate and went, "That's all you're allowed to eat."
What? Oh, no. What? He's treating you like a child. And why did he take chicken and lettuce off of your plate? "Yeah, you're really gonna balloon up eating these chicken breasts." Like, what? This guy doesn't understand. Oh, man, this is messed up. I'm sorry that happened to you. This is honestly pretty messed up, dude. I hope this didn't actually happen. I feel like maybe it did. I don't know. I'm getting the vibe that she's telling the truth. I don't know why, dog, but I believe her.
And I was like, "Yeah, but it's just a chicken salad."
Yeah, literally, homie. It's just a chicken salad. It's lettuce. It's chicken. You took off the lettuce and the chicken? You're like, "Yeah, those chicken breasts are going to go right to your thighs. What are you talking about?"
And he just turned around in front of everybody. He said, "Yeah, but look at the size of you."
He turned around in front of everybody and said, "Look at the size of you." What? Like he made a display? Like everybody was looking at your table in bated breath, awaiting his response, and then he gave it to them in front of the entire crowd? What? All right, I don't know how he got the whole restaurant involved and everybody's looking at you now. Now I'm starting to question the validity of this.
You don't need to eat a whole meal. You're so fat.
Dude, I hope none of this happened. This is horrible. This is totally horrible.
I'm not gonna lie, I nearly died on the spot. I was so embarrassed. Fair to say, the guy did not get date number 2. I made a quick exit. Just to find out later that he had posted photos of me on his social media, bragging because him and his mates had been in a pull a pig competition and he'd won first prize.
What? Dude, this just keeps getting worse. Are you serious? All right, so she said that the guy that she went on the date with posted pictures of her and him out on their date on his social medias, and then his friends responded saying that you won because they were having some sort of pull a pig contest where they see who can get like the most unattractive or fat woman or whatever to go on a date with them. I really hope this is a fake story. This sounds like hogging, like that video that I made a long time ago. Here's a link. Why would you have that sort of competition with your friends anyway? Hey guys, who can get the fattest, ugliest girl? Is it harder to get a girl the uglier and fatter that she is? I'm not sure what this contest is about. Maybe we should have a contest to see who can get the hottest girl? Am I crazy? You go home with him and you guys do the deed. And then after that, he's like, "Ha! Gotcha!" And you're like, "What?" He's like, "This was just a contest to see who could bang the ugliest, fattest chick." And you're like, "But we still had sex." What are we doing? Aha, you got me, I guess, by banging me? I don't understand.
Double whammy.
Dude, that was like a triple whammy. He fat shamed you the whole date, tried to make you eat less, and then it turns out he was part of some little contest with his friends. Oh my goodness. I really hope that didn't happen, man. I'm sorry if it did. Next.
Tell me the wildest way you have ever been fat shamed.
So I got invited to a cafe to eat free food, and as an influencer, I thought they want me to promote their cafe, but nope, they just want me to go there to eat free food, which I...
Okay, so you're some sort of influencer maybe on the Instagram, maybe on the tickety-tock, and you've been invited to a restaurant to eat the food. You thought that they wanted you to promote the food, but no, they just want you to come eat the food. Okay.
I thought it was amazing. I went there and the first red flag was that they did not know who I was as a TikToker.
They didn't know who you were as a TikToker? Oh man, that is a red flag. Everyone knows you. Hey, you. Good to see ya. You ever like not remember somebody's name and then you have to like awkwardly dance around the fact that you don't know their name? You're like, oh, they know you by name. They're like, hey, Jeff, good to see you. That's not my name. And then you're like, oh, you. Haven't seen you since that one time when I saw you at that thing that we both went to that one time that you know me from. That's where I remember you from, buddy, friend. Okay, so you're not as famous as you thought, and they didn't know you by name. Your influencer ego must be crumbling at this point. How did you survive?
I walked in and I had a chaperone and
You had a chaperone. What? Is that something that social media influencers do? They have a chaperone? Isn't a chaperone normally somebody who like oversees a date between two people because they're like kids or something like that? And you're just there to make sure that nothing gets a little too friendly or whatever the case? I don't know, man. Chaperone, a person who accompanies and looks after another person or group of people. So why would you have a chaperone as a social media influencer? Are you talking about your manager? I don't know.
chaperone like explained to me what the cafe is all about, that they don't have a menu and the breakfast that they provide are nutritious and helps people to lose weight.
Oh, so you got tricked into going to a weight loss cafe.
And if I want to join, I have to pay a 1-month membership, which costs like 200 ringgit. Not just that,
That's a lot of ringgit. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what that is.
they also teach you like tips on how to lose weight, which you already can search yourself for free online.
Okay, so we've got some sort of weight loss cafe, and they've invited you there, not because you are a social media influencer, but because they think that you need to lose weight.
And also, I was not the only one there for the first time. There were other customers who are like fat, a bit chubby like me. They were really persuasive. I almost bought this scam, but
That's a funny business model, dude. You open up a weight loss cafe and you tell all these people, come in here and eat for free. Like every large person that you see, you invite them on in. Come on in, man. The food is free in here. Just to trick them to get in the door, and then you try to sell them on your month-to-month weight loss plan. Mwah. Genius.
I was just so angry that they invited me because I was fat.
But was the food actually free like they said it would be that first time? If you got there and they wanted you to pay for the meal after they told you it was going to be free, yeah, that's screwed up. But if they gave you that one free meal, take it. Just don't sign up for the program. Take the free meal, though.
So yeah, this is the cafe. I have to see this every day because it's near my campus. Yay.
The old weight loss cafe scam. Oh, man, they got you. That's a scam as old as time, man. People have been doing that one forever. They put up like a fake facade outside of the building so it looks like an Outback Steakhouse or some crap. You walk in the door, you're like, hey, this isn't an Outback Steakhouse. Where's the bloomin' onion? Instead, we got nothing but salads and weight loss tips. What is this? I bet none of us saw that coming, right? I've never heard such a story. This is completely insane. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and leave it a big thumbs up. And do yourself a favor and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.